Today is a really, really incredible day. For me anyway, it's super exciting. I'm really, really excited not only for this next venture I'm about to tell you about, but to be able to have the unique opportunity to actually share it with you guys. I have bought a Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo race car. Yes, a race car. So if you guys know anything about us in the channel, obviously I'm a big car collector, have tons and tons of Ferraris, but I've never owned a race car before. I've always wanted to own one. I mean, listen, you're my age, you probably remember the cartoon Speed Racer. Yeah, so since then, since the cartoon, I've always wanted to drive a race car and to actually be a part of that. Ferrari has an incredible program called the Ferrari Challenge Series, and it's guys like myself that are, we're not quite professional drivers, but we're not average Joes either. And you've got to go through their race school. You go through three different levels of their race school, get certified, get through their program, so you are now capable of driving a race car. I've done that. Then I had to wait for the family approval. Obviously, had to wait for the kids to get a little bit older, but we're in that place now of life. So got the race car and getting ready to race, and going to be sharing every bit of that with you. So I've got a lot to tell you guys about. We are part of the Reese race team. They're a professional race team, so really proud to be a part of them. They are a tremendous team with a great reputation. They receive your race car, they go through it, they make sure everything's good to go, safe. They set the car up for each track. They literally do everything for you. So I've got my race sim. I've been practicing on the race sim. Haven't been in the race car yet. We've got some testing days coming up next week. Going to be bringing you guys along, so I'm excited for you guys to see that. Hopefully it goes okay and I don't embarrass myself on YouTube with that. So let's take you guys through what we got going here. Just got all this gear today, started unboxing it. I gotta be brutally honest with you guys, and I think you could appreciate this. Reality of what you're getting yourself into and just how serious and real this is really hit me when you get flame retardant, fire retardant underwear. That's pretty hard reality to realize that, yeah, everything from your socks and undergarments are fire retardant. You've got the smocks that you wear underneath the helmet. So that's exciting and nervous, and like I said, it really brings home the reality of, yeah, this is fun and exciting, dream come true type of stuff. There's a hard reality that this is very dangerous, and that really hit me today unboxing all this. Helmets, holy shit, are these things expensive. Holy cow, so several $1,000s. We did go with the carbon fiber one to reduce the weight. A lot of the guys I talked to that have been racing in this series, and even professional racers as well. So listen, you spend a lot of time with that helmet on. You want to go with the lightest one possible, so it's just not weighing you down all the time. So I took their advice, went with that one, and it's got radios built into it, so you can talk back to your coach, talk back to the pit crew about what's going on with the car and everything else what's going on the track. Already attached to the Hans device, again, carbon fiber, super light, really cool, but once again, it's a hard reminder of, hey, there's a tremendous amount of safety equipment built around this sport that I'm about to do, because it is very, very dangerous. You gotta have your race boots. It's kind of funny, they're very, very thin, just a thin piece of rubber, really not any support. That's not what they're about. They're all about giving you pedal feel, so you can really feel the accelerator, really feel the brake, and they do that because that's about it. Gotta have your race gloves and suits. I gotta be honest with you, I can't wait to try this on. They look super cool. Kids and I have been joking around. We've been calling it my super suit. So this one's already ready to go. You're actually required to have these logos put on the suits. This one will be sent back in. They sent me this one, make sure sizing was good, and then we'll be putting the logos on this one. And yeah, so that's some of the equipment. So we've been putting a lot of time in on the simulator. I spend at least an hour, sometimes 2 hours a day. The big thing there is to learn the tracks, learn your race lines, your braking points, your acceleration, how much speed you can carry into different corners, what gears you're coming down into going into corners, what gears you're trying to hold through some of like carousel turns or some of your faster sweeping turns, things like that. It's a lot to take in. The sim is unbelievable how much you can customize it. You can choose the time of day, the temperature of the track, the tire wear, brake fade, all these different things to make this as realistic as possible. Even the accelerator and the brake pedal are calibrated to have the same feel and pressures that my actual Ferrari Challenge car have. So it's very, very realistic, and it's a lot. It's crazy how even just on the simulator, after 30, 45 minutes, I'm physically worn out. You know, I'm actually sweating, and the simulator's in my home. It's air conditioned in this room, and then I find myself that I have to take mental breaks. 45 minutes to an hour, I set an alarm for myself because I start making careless mistakes, start missing apexes, things like that, because you're mentally tired. So it's actually mentally exhausting, even just in practice. Took the advice of all the guys that have been racing, and I've got 3 sets of everything. So we got a 3rd suit coming, 3 sets of all the different underwear, garments, and everything else, because they tell me when you come out of that car, you are drenched in sweat. You're wiped out. And of course, these are race weekends, so you're racing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really excited that we're able to be able to do this. This is a dream come true in my lifetime. I'm so excited to be able to bring you guys along for the journey. This is something I want to share with you guys because I'm sure there's many other people out there that, like myself, want to do this. Maybe they have the ability to do it, but maybe they're not that place in life where it's the right time for them, like I was. This is something that I went to my first Ferrari Challenge race in 2017, so that was 7 years ago. I realized right away, this is super cool, crazy exciting. The guys who race take this very seriously. And these guys are spending $1 to $2 million a year to race in this series, so it's big boy money, and they're taking it very seriously. But I want to share this with you guys because back then I knew my kids were just too young, family wasn't comfortable with me doing this yet, and I would have really enjoyed, or I really would have liked to have seen someone else had this content out there to show me what it's like, to see what it's like to start this out, start practicing what you learn, what it's like to actually race. and share that journey. So that's our goal here, to share that journey with you guys. I think it's going to be super exciting and looking forward to it. I can't wait to share more with you guys soon.